What's up, Leo? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting November 3rd, 2025. Leo, my Lions, I hope all is well. Hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. The decks I am using will be, of course, listed in the description box. I do believe I didn't list the decks I used last week in the description box, but that's not a problem. Anyway, we're just cleansing the energies here from Dawn Cancer's messages for the week, and we're about to see what is up and what is in store for Leo this week. Give me all the messages for Leo. What can Leo expect this week energetically? The energy surrounding Leo. All right, Leo, let's cut this deck and put it to the side. I'll grab the Oracle deck that I used last week. Give me all the Oracle messages for Leo this week, please. All the messages, Oracle messages for Leo. All right, let's give this deck a cut and we'll begin. All right, so the first card in energy we're going to open up with for you, Leo, is the Two of Sticks. Two of Sticks in this deck is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is my timing card. You know that, right? So anything that you're waiting for, I give it 2 days or 2 week period of time unless we get one of those movement cards. The Six of Wands, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, included also the Eight of Wands. It could be the Chariot as well. If you receive any of those cards here, it would propel the energy of whatever it is that you're waiting for, whoever it is that you're waiting for, and that energy may come much sooner. Right now, you might be just going through the week trying to this is usually slow and stagnant energy, Leo, so it could be things that's not moving fast enough for you. It could be regarding a relationship. It could, regard a project. Maybe waiting for a phone call, waiting for something to arrive in the mail. All right, so that is the Two of Wands. On top of that, oracally, we have elegant, and this says pleasing and graceful in appearance or style, sophisticated, classic, aesthetic, affluent, exquisite, fashionable, distinguished, and dignified. Well, they just described you, Leo. How about that? Okay. You or somebody else that you know. Next message is the Two of Knives. Two of Knives in this deck is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords in this deck, no matter what deck I'm using, is still my same-sex loving energy. Just feeling like you're at a crossroad here, Leo, having to make a decision about two choices. You have to narrow that choice down to one. The most simplest thing that may come out of the Two of Knives is that you could be out and about traveling, and I always say there could be some sort of road construction going on, and then you reroute it to go in another direction. On top of the Two of Swords here, we have the card oracally corrupt, having or showing a willingness to act dishonestly in return for money or personal gain. Untrustworthy, dishonorable, and deceitful. Well, I hope they're not talking about my Lions there, and maybe talking about somebody that you know. Okay. All right. Next card up here for you, Leo. We have Railroad Bill. The Railroad Bill happens to be the major arcana of the Chariot. So here's the Chariot. Here's the card that's going to propel the energy of and mirrors over there to that energy of the Two of Wands. So whatever it is, whoever it is that you're waiting for, including projects, including relationships, will come much sooner. Also keep in mind that the Chariot, I equate with that of the Star card, Leo. So you have an additional shadow, major arcana in your spread. So you're going to get all of that energy regarding the Star card. But first, let's talk about the Railroad Bill, and that's the major arcana of the Chariot. When the Chariot shows up in your spread, Leo, I always talk about it's different than from the minor cards, the Three of Wands or the Six of Wands, Six of Swords. When it comes to that energy is either, you're moving towards something positive or something positive is about to move towards you. With the Chariot, though, being the major arcana, there is definitely something positive that is moving towards you. Okay. Also, you can take the positive energy of that Chariot and, say maybe replace it with your relationship is going in the right direction. A project that you may be working on is going in the right direction. The work that you do is going in the right direction. Everything is going the way it's supposed to, or that you would like it to. Even though we haven't drawn any pentacles yet, it's still whenever I, get the Chariot, someone could be still thinking about maybe the choice. The Two of Swords is here, having to decide about purchasing a vehicle. What car that you want to purchase? Do you want to purchase a new car? Do you want to purchase something older? That could be part of the Two of Swords energy. You could be traveling this week, Leo, and if you are, you're going to be safe to and from. You may experience some car repairs, major or minor. That's always the energy of the Chariot. Okay, so okay, now with the stars energy, you get all of the stars energy. So what you're hoping for, wishing for, praying for may manifest for you this week. You could be dream journaling, stargazing, anything related to your own psychic energies, Leo, could be expanded or developed, could be enhanced. You could meet somebody famous. And also, too, I always list social media and social networking and any types of engagement with the star card. Okay, so there you go. You have the major arcana, the Chariot, as well as the shadow star in your spread. All right, the card oracly on top of that is the single family home. Okay, someone lives, rent, has a mortgage, or is selling a single family home. Is that you? Are you looking for a house, Leo? Are you trying to sell a home? Are you renting a home? That's that energy of the single family home. Up next here for you, Leo, we have the Miss Ida. Miss Ida happens to be the high priestess. All right. So definitely pay attention to your intuition. She's here to help guide you this week. The advice that usually comes out of Miss Ida, or the high priestess, is that there may be something going on for you this week that she's asking you to be a little bit more patient with. Okay. And then also, too, you may be shielding some secrets from someone, Leo, or someone is shielding secrets from you. Likes and crushes when it comes to romance is developed into this energy, but they may not come forward because we would need the Seven of Cups or the moon, specifically the moon, okay? But most importantly, just pay attention to your intuition. Trust the process of what you get. She is here to help guide you to make the right choices. Workly on top of Miss Ida, we have animal lover. Of course, that would be me. A person who loves animals or pets, a pet owner, veterinarian, animal spirit guide, or an advocate for animals. All right, that could be you. All right, following that, we have Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is actually one of my big financial cards here, big money cards. All right. So either Leo seeking financial independence, or you already are. This card could come through for any Leo out there in terms of a promotion this week, some sort of recognition for some hard work. Maybe if it's involving your actual work, the actual work that you do, being rewarded as far as a promotion or pay raise, a substantial pay raise, or it could be bonus money. I also read the Nine of Pentacles as spending and splurging. So if you have access to this type of, money, Leo, and you want to treat yourself or treat others to something, spectacular, you're to do so without having to deal with any types of guilt. Nine of Pentacles could also be stretched out into any area of your life this week, Leo, in terms of opportunities. Doesn't always have to involve money, but it could be some other opportunity that may present itself and open up to you. Okay, so that is the Nine of Pentacles. Always being rewarded for some sort of hard work that you put into a situation, whether it was performing that work at your current job, or it could be outside of your work, something that you've done. You could have just worked on your own energies, self-improvement and stuff like that. That would still be the Nine of Pentacles. Oracally, on top of the Nine of Pentacles, now we have city. City says you live in a city, you travel, maybe traveling to a city, you work in a city, relocate to a city. Okay, you visit a city. It could be a vacation, shop, or move. All right, all of the above. Okay, remember we have the traveling card here. All right, so following travel, living the city, work in the city, we have Daughter of Knives. Daughter of Knives is the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords would represent new conversations with new individuals. Of course, it would be new conversations with existing people. Basically, the Daughter of Knives would be that new person who may be there we go. The High Priestess, Miss Ida, is here. So maybe that person who is secretly checking you out and taking up some sort of interest in you, Leo, romantically. This person could be a coworker. This person could be a neighbor. This person could be actually a friend. All right. Also, the Daughter of Knives or the Page of Swords, I always get just information that may come to you, Leo, in the form of however you access, your information, whether it's reading a newspaper, watching TV, or getting your news off of the internet. Okay, simply put. Now, the person here of interest who may be checking you out through social media, because we do have the star in the shadow, so they could be checking you out. They may not come forward unless we draw the Seven of Cups or the Moon. Keep that in mind. Oracally, on this Page of Swords here, now we have, Cancer. Remember, I don't know last week, Leo, if you received any zodiac signs, but this deck here mentions all the zodiac signs, and basically it just lists the attributes, the good traits or the bad traits. What I've been saying since I've been drawing it, that, Leo, you could have Cancer in your birth chart. Leo, you could be in a romantic partnership with a Cancer. You could have a Cancer as a family member, could be a friend, could be a coworker. But anyway, the attributes of Cancer, that would be me. The good traits are nurturing, proactive, affectionate, intuitive, observant. The bad traits of Cancer is evasive, moody, devious, possessive, clingy, manipulative, and restless. That's not me. And the reason why I say it's not me, because I feel that I'm Cancer born, so that would be my sun. But I also have in my chart Gemini moon and Aquarius rising. So I think that the two air signs sort of like trump the energy of moods, deviousness, possessiveness. I know I'm not, no way am I ever possessive, or no way that I'm clingy. Actually, I don't even want people around me half the time. And when it comes to manipulation, I'll side with that a little bit. But restless, no. That's not me. Anyway, that's Cancer's energies. All right, so next up here for you, Leo, we have Ten of Baskets. Ten of Baskets is actually the Ten of Cups. All right, so the Ten of Cups just, is about, family. You see the family unit here. So it could be any invitation out to a party, celebrations, of course. Could be someone's birthday, anniversary. Could be invited out to a party. Just having a good time, equal number of cups. So emotionally, energetically, what you give is what you're going to get back, Leo. And of course, the Ten of Cups is in the group of cards where I say if you receive it in your spread, that you may already be receiving that energy from those people that are near and dear. Very good card. All right, on top of that card of the Ten of Cups, now we have Broke. Broke says a person who has a very little or no funds, penniless, bankrupt, destitute, impoverished, insolvent, poor, needy, poverty-stricken. Well, that could be a lot of people. maybe you, could be somebody that you know. All right, but it is here. All right, the last card I have for you, Leo, in this spread is the Mother of Baskets, which is the Queen of Cups. All right, so loving, nurturing, caring, supportive, intuitive. So again, she sits underneath Miss Ida. So definitely pay attention to your intuition. She's also going to help you with, making the right choices for yourself this week. So always trust the gut. Always trust the process. You could be the Leo that I'm reading for that works in the capacity of helping others, because that's what Miss Ida does. This is usually female, older, mature female energy. So it could be you, the female Leo that sees the reading. And that's just to let you know that you are loving, caring, and very supportive of, all things, not just people. It could be animals, since she sits underneath animals. You could be the animal lover, the pet lover. She also, too, has the ability to form and bring together romantic partnerships as well as platonic friendships. All right. So that is the Queen of Cups. Oracly on top of her is balance. Balance just says even distribution of weight, enabling someone or something to remain upright and steady. Footing, poise, level, and equilibrium. I just feel that the balance comes through just to, just for me to say that, during this week here that you will experience some sort of form of balance, or you may feel like you're balanced already. Okay. For anyone who's into yoga and meditation, that would be for you as well. All right, Leo, this is what I have for you this week. Straight to the point. Just remember, it's me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work, leave the rest alone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Leo, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.